We're back with more Smackdown. Here comes the pain, as this episode is Judgment Day time. You know what that means? It's time to have our match with Chris Benoit. The rivalry will culminate tonight at the pay-per-view, but first, we're going to have a chat with The Rock in the parking lot. Let's see what the Great One has to say. I mean, we know in The Rock, this is going to be interesting. What's up, Kurt Angle? What's up, Rock? What can The Rock do for you? You want to form a stable? Let's go grab something to eat. Well, we could be in a tag team or a stable with The Rock. Let's see what he wants for dinner. What did you have in mind for The Rock? Steak? Yeah, that'd be good. I'm a big-time Hollywood actor now. Well, that you are. How about some of that Tampa Bay tofu? I don't want to eat that crap. Who likes tofu? It's terrible. Well, it looks like we have a dinner date with The Rock later, so who knows where, what's going to come out of that, but there you go. So we have Chris Benoit one-on-one in a steel cage match, and that's going to be interesting, so we're going to get this one underway. So Benoit and Angle, as you know, have been watching, former tag team partner, we've turned on one another, and now we are looking to get things on and beat the hell out of each other inside a steel cage. So you can escape the cage to win this one. And that's going to be interesting, as Benoit already going for the headbutt, but Angle able to get the knees up and avoid it. So here at Judgment Day, big opportunity here. We are the US champ. I don't think the championship is on the line. We might try and escape here. We might have a chance to get the hell out of the cage already. We're nearly up to the top. We are at the top. We can't hit it this quickly. Let's fly. Oh, we missed out. Uh-oh. Now Benoit's going to climb up. Benoit's at the top. Uh-oh. Benoit's going to get out of there. Oh, thank God. Thank God he fell off the top. Apparently, if you punch the cage, he falls off the top, so that makes perfect sense. But anyways, Benoit's still down. This match continues. We do not want to lose to Chris Benoit, that is for sure. You know, we don't want to lose to your rival. That's simple as that. The guy who was your tag team partner, and, look, let's face it, Benoit was a pretty weird tag team partner. A little out there. He wanted us to read his stupid book that nobody really wanted to read. He got angry that we threw it in the trash. I mean, can you blame us? Do we really want to read Chris Benoit's book? No, not really. So, yes, Chris Benoit was a little angry, a little pissed off with us, but we got a bit of revenge. We put Chris in the birthday cake or whatever the hell it was. So that was good. Now, obviously, Benoit's pissed, and we're getting it done in the steel cage. A few Germans there by Chris Benoit. He's not going to be easy though, Chris Benoit. We know that's for sure. And he's certainly taking to us right now. The thing about a steel cage match is you can escape very quickly and get out of there. Benoit is going up the top again. Angle's going to try and stop him. And he does by kicking the cage. Down goes Benoit again. Good to know that's working quite well. So back and forth now between the two. As Angle snaps suplex. Benoit is down. He's going to go up to the top of the rope himself, looking for another moonsault. Missed out. Oh, we got a bit of Benoit on the way down. So Chris Benoit in some trouble. German suplex now as Kurt Angle trying to get himself back into this matchup. Chris Benoit, one big move stored up in his sleeve, no doubt. That's going to be very, very tough to deal with. If he can connect with it, it could mean we'll be... it's going to be really hard to get back up and perhaps stop Benoit from escaping the cage. Not a lot of time at all to get up and stop him from doing it. Only a matter of seconds before he's out of the cage. A few more German suplexes now by Benoit. This is an opportunity for him if he wants it. He's up top now. Surely he can't fly that far across the ring. Benoit, hits the missile drop kick. We kind of ran into it, didn't we? We thought, hey, we could get to the corner before he can jump. But Benoit timed it perfectly and struck. Shoulders down, but obviously you have to win by escaping the cage. Pinfall not in this one. Angle now with a drop kick. This time it hits Benoit and down he goes instead of hitting the cage. That's good to know. Good to know that if you hit your opponent on the cage, that'll work also. And Angle picks up Benoit, slams him down, falls with more elbows, trying to make sure that he can keep Benoit grounded. That's what it's all about. Keep your opponent grounded. As now a few Germans here from Kurt Angle. That will help big time. Here's the thought. Does he try to escape now, or does he keep the offense going? Look for that angle slam to keep Benoit down. Perhaps it'll cost him. He had an opportunity. 3 Germans. Now Benoit. Flying headbutt. And connects. Kurt Angle's down. Benoit with a chance to escape. I don't think Angle's gonna get up in time. Benoit, he's up the top. Angle's coming, but he's too late. Benoit wins the match. And that's how easy it is. That's how quickly you can lose a steel cage. Chris Benoit gets a bit of revenge on Kurt Angle. Now backstage with the coach. What does the coach want? JR wanted me to ask you something. Okay. Did you have any interest in getting a manager? Well, I didn't really, but who can we get? There are a number of divas who are willing to do the job. Well, hey, a diva, why not? I mean, you know, manager or not manager. I mean, a manager will obviously help us, and we can have a diva by our side. Sure. Do you have someone in mind? Well, we could go Trish or Lita, or yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of great women we can get. So, who can we pick from? All right, we have Sable. All right, we have Sable. All right, we have. Where's the other options? We just have Sable. Okay, why don't you just give us Sable then? Why tell us pick from this list when there's only one you can pick from? Okay, we have Sable. She's our manager. Yay. Hi there, Kurt. Well, I mean, Sable would probably be on the bottom of my list of my choices. Because I don't want to piss Sable off, because I don't want to get beaten up by Brock Lesnar. I'm glad you wanted me to manage you. Well, not really, but, you know, I didn't have much of a choice, did I? JR and I were talking, okay, and I think we can become great partners. Well, I hope so, because I got no choice. I can shake her hand or stare at her body? Wow, I've got some respect and some class, so we're going to shake her hand for now. Like I said, I don't want Brock Lesnar to come after me, so we'll shake her hand and we'll leave it at that. We've got a match right now against Rey Mysterio, and Sable, I believe, will be in our corner, so we'll see how she goes. We'll put it to the test. Is she going to be a benefit for us, or will she be a negative? We'll find out. So, Rey Mysterio one-on-one with Kurt Angle, with our new manager, Sable. So, look, like I said, I probably wouldn't have picked Sable as my #1 choice. I probably wouldn't have picked her at all. I would have just said, no, we're good. No manager for us. But instead, we got Sable. And, you know, look, I can't say I'm that excited, but it is what it is. Well, we're up against Rey Mysterio, which is always fun. We've had a few battles with him throughout the series already. And we're up against him here again. So, Angle up against Rey. Sable's in our corner. So, we'll see what kind of influence Sable has. You know, can she get herself involved when we need her? Or will she just be an absolute nuisance? That's the thing. But, Angle slams down Rey to kick things off here, so that's a good start here for Kurt Angle. As the collar elbow, German suplex, so that's nice. That's what we want. That's a good start from Kurt. The US champ for a reason. Needs to bounce back after losing at Judgment Day. We don't want to take too many losses, you know. We want to make sure that we keep on winning. So the more wins, the better, of course. And losing to Chris Benoit just hurt a little bit, even though it was a steel cage. We didn't get pinned or anything like that. You know, we don't want to lose to Benoit. We want to make sure that we beat Benoit. We want to make sure that we, you know, we're the US champ for a reason. We want to make sure we're winning. You know, we want to keep the competition away. As Rey, flips down Angle, counter 2, and a near fall. And now Sable's in the ring. What the hell's she doing in here? Distracting the referee. Could have done that, you know, a few seconds ago. That would have helped out. Instead, she decides to time it when I really didn't need her at all. So far, not so good by our manager. But hey, that works. Oh, she wraps up Rey on the ropes. And now we've got a bit of a distraction. Okay, that's a few brownie points, Sable. That's good. You've redeemed yourself as we move ahead in the matchup. Belly to belly there by Angle. And we're starting to really wear down Rey. Here's the cover now. This could be it here. Rey Mysterio in trouble. Better kick out. Well, Sable, like we said, you've earned yourself a few brownie points. You get yourself involved. You help us, you know, get a little further ahead in the match. That's good. That's great. But it's when you sit there and do nothing, or you time it all wrong, that's when I'm going to get a little bit frustrated. German suplex down by Kurt. Looking likely he could be ready to put Rey away. Rey's in bad trouble here. Kurt Angle has had a few issues with the rope breaks before the cut. And you can see again there, Rey continues to find the ropes to help get away from Angle and stay in the match. Rey off the top there. Angle, oh, this time he learned from it. Got out of the way whilst Rey tried to connect again. Rey's got a hold of Kurt. Uh-oh, here's trouble. Oh, Kurt Angle lands on his feet though. Collar and elbow again. Ray, what about that with a head scissors? Down he goes. Excellent from Rey Mysterio, but isn't enough to get him back into it because he's struggling. Kurt Angle still has a bit of an advantage here. Ray suffered a great deal of damage. Kurt Angle with a real chance. One big move away. Rey Mysterio can steal it though. Here's the cover. Sable's not giving us much help. But we stay in it on our own accord anyways. Well, here she is. Again, 10 seconds too late. Rey Mysterio hits her. He's not meant to hit women. That's not a good thing. But back in the old days, you were allowed to in the WWE, so that's fine. So Sable's in a bad position to be in. She's in trouble. Ray's going to keep beating her down. Meanwhile, Kurt Angle's trying to stop that from happening. He's too busy hitting the referee instead. Kurt Angle now. Uh-oh. Angle slam. Ray is down. But he's near the ropes. And Kurt Angle rolls him over and now has a submission instead, wrapping the arms around Ray, trying to choke him out. And he might be able to do it as well. Referee getting back to his feet. He's in position. Well, he's in position to make sure that Ray's tapping out, and he does. Kurt Angle makes Ray tap. So, was Sable a good influence? Yeah, I give her a C+, maybe. A couple times she was handy. Not the right times, though. Her timing was a little bit off, and now, well, let's add some insult to injury, shall we? Kurt Angle with a steel chair. That's for hitting our manager. Referee, he's having a nap for some reason. I don't know what the hell happened to him. He was fine 10 seconds ago. Now he got shot or something. I don't know. Anyways, backstage with Lita. Now we're talking. This is the manager we want. That was an impressive match we had out there. You're such a big superstar. I'm a little nervous talking to you. Okay. I just want to tell you, I personally think you're too good for Sable. I think so. You look hot. Okay. Where the hell is this going? Let me ask you a question. Don't you think I'm a lot more attractive than Sable? Take a look, okay? Wow, yeah, wow, okay, yep. This is great. This is not awkward at all. Stare at her body or look away? Well, it would be impolite if we didn't stare, so we better look. Now take a better... wow. We're taking a better look. Oh, it's the same look that we got before. It's not any better. What was good about that? Well, here's Sable. She's not happy. And understandably so. Lita's throwing herself at us. Get the hell out of here. Like it or not, I'm his manager, not you. Wow, Sable's laying down the law. Well, looks as though we might have a choice. Will we get to choose Lita? We get to choose Sable. I mean, I don't know. But, geez, after that, you'd probably want to go with Lita, wouldn't you? What the hell was that all about? That's a good question. Kurt, what does she want? I'm trusting you, okay. Well, I don't know if I trust Kurt Angle around Lita. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, we're backstage still, and we're having a bit of a walk, and oh, wait a second. From behind, you're on the list for the international tour. The fans will be laughing at you. Fortunately, you're not going anywhere because tonight I'm gonna kick your ass. Well, we got a backstage fight. Chris Benoit's on the bike having a bit of a ride. And Kurt Angle, well, he's waiting to get his hands on Chris, who refuses to get off the bike. He's a bit like me. When you ride the bike in this game, you just want to keep on going because it's so much fun. Round and around he goes. Chris Benoit. Oh, now he's got a hold of Angle. He's dragging him with one arm. I didn't know Benoit had superhuman strength, but now we do. So he's still on the bike. And, oh, finally we get him off. And we're going to try and beat down Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit's got a little bit of a little bit of advantage here. You know, he got the better of us thus far in this backstage brawl. But here comes an Angle slam. That will help. And that may well be it. Angle, though, couldn't get the cover. Instead, looks to try and stretch out the body of Benoit a little bit more and inflict a bit more pain. Well, Angle, you can understand he's a little bit flustered after what, you know, he just happened. You know, look, you got Lita and Sable both throwing you at... it's understandable that Kurt's a little bit off his game right now. As he went for the Angle slam again. Benoit with the counter. This time Kurt's gone into the car as well. That's not going to help. Here's the cover. Referee can only find a 2 count as Benoit kicks out. And now Kurt Angle looking to Try and finish off Chris Benoit, trying to do what we should have done at Judgment Day. We missed out on beating Benoit. And look, it's not a real match. It's a backstage brawl, but we'll take it. Shoulders down, angle kicked out. Hey, a win is a win. If we can beat Chris here, that's sweet justice. We'll take that one. But from the sounds of it, Chris Benoit, despite beating us at Judgment Day, isn't exactly through with us yet. He still wants to kind of get a bit of a piece of Kurt Angle. Maybe he's jealous of Lita and Sample, I don't know, but he's still not through with us yet. He still wants to make sure that we're not on the international tour. I mean, okay, whatever. But we need to try and finish him off. Backbreaker now by Benoit. Both guys have suffered some damage, and now Benoit trying to get that armbar locked in and work on the arm of Angle. Angle back to his feet. He's trying to get himself back in this little bit of a fight here, a bit of a scuffle. As now Benoit, uh-oh! The crossface now, locked in, and Angle's in trouble. Kurt Angle's in trouble. This could be it. He might be okay. His hands aren't even locked on his face. What is he holding? He's holding nothing. He's got the crossface in on thin air. But apparently that's inflicting a lot of damage. The cover now, though. Surely we can kick out. And we didn't. We lost. We lost. It was a 3 count. So, yeah, there you go. I thought we were going to kick out, but we didn't, and we lost. So, Chris Benoit beat us yet again. And with that, that's all we have time for this episode of Here Comes the Pain. If you enjoyed it, leave a like on it. Subscribe to see more. If you want to see more episodes more regularly, let me know. And the more comments, the more likes, and the more support you guys give me, the quicker and the more motivated I'll be to get more and more episodes out for you guys. So keep the support coming, and I'll keep the videos coming. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next episode.